You're listening to the Empowered Woman, Badass and Unfiltered podcast, a place for inspiration, empowerment, and personal development, showcasing badass women from all over the world, giving tips on personal development, mindset, and healing. I'm your host, Olivia, transformational success coach for spiritual female entrepreneurs. Now let's dive into this episode. Welcome back to the Empowered Woman, Badass and Unfiltered podcast. Your host, Olivia here, and I am so pumped to talk to you. The word of this month is going to be productivity. And this is one of my favorite things in the world. Why? Because I'm a crazy person, I guess. I just really enjoy accomplishing tasks. I love the feeling I get after doing that. So I'm legit about to start just going to therapy to see if I just enjoy being super productive. But anyway, this episode is all about how to maximize your productivity as a working mother. So I just went back to work, and there's a few things that I did, systems I had set in place that made this transition so much easier. And I just wanted to share those with you. So let's get right into it. So the first thing is to have a plan. Have a plan, communicate your plan, and execute your plan. Okay. Is everything going to go as planned? Hell no. But, you tend to get more things done when you actually know what you're supposed to be doing and have a clear direction set on those things. So for instance, one of the things that was my plan was to start building my workout routine before I went back to work. So I already got in the habit of going on walks with my boy. I realized how long that was going to take me. Meal prepping is a must. If I don't do it, I'm screwed. I didn't do it last week and I was kind of screwed. Not as far as like, oh my God, I didn't eat. Of course I ate, but I could have stuck more so to a budget if I, actually implemented that plan. So to plan and execute is really the full thing, and make adjustments as needed. Second thing, it takes a village. Okay. Like, when you have to know when, who, and how to ask for help. Knowing who to ask for help is really important. Knowing like what things people are good at, super, super important. So yes, it takes a village. Have no shame in asking for help. The next thing is do like things with like things. Okay. So let's say that you've got perfect example is today. I got home and my son had to go get his immunizations and I needed to get a few things done. So my husband took him. This is me asking for help. My husband took him to get his immunizations because that is not a job that takes the both of us. I started meal prepping. I got ready to take my shower for the day because I had just come back with the boy from going on a walk. I was able to prep the clothes that I was going to wear for the day and sit down and get a solid amount of work done in that time. So a body in rest usually likes to stay in rest. A body in movement likes to stay in movement. When you keep going, you keep moving, it helps you so much more than if you like come and sit down and chill. So wait until later to relax when it comes to these things. Like, I'm not saying not to relax because rest is extremely productive. So the next thing is giving yourself more time than you needed before. Like, you've got a whole nother person that you're taking care of. So really, if it took you 30 minutes to get ready before, go ahead and say it's going to be an hour. Just add 30 minutes on to anything that you do. And it tends to help out so much more. You become more productive when you don't stress yourself out. Doing less is not being productive. Okay. The next thing is only do what is necessary. I really gotta talk on this one because some of us only like to be busy for like the sake of being busy. Like, we just like to just be out here just doing stuff. when you become a like really busy working mother, you only have time to do what is necessary. So getting super clear on your goals and what is actually necessary is so important. That goes back into having that plan that I was talking about in the beginning of this podcast episode. So I'm gonna just do a little recap of what we went through already. Okay. Have a plan, ask for help, communicate and execute your plan. Um, do the like things similarly, close together. Give yourself more time than you need and only do what's necessary. That's a good recap right there. Now there's two more other things for you. Give yourself time to rest. We charge our phones, we charge everything else, but we don't seem to we just think that continuing to burn ourselves out is helpful. Let me let you know something right now. It is not going to help you out to burn yourself out. You are so much more better when you take care of yourself. You know this. You do. So let's not go dancing with the devil. That's what I call that. Anything that is self-sabotaging, literally running yourself into the ground, is self-sabotaging. You are not meant to operate your life like that. So just don't. Give yourself the time. Put it on your calendar. Block it out to rest if you absolutely have to do that, which in most case scenarios, you listen to me, you relate to me, you need to do that. And the last thing is limit your distractions. There's some things that just are not worth it anymore. There's certain emotions that just ain't worth it. Like I said, I'm not about to go dancing with the devil. It's just not meant to be sometimes. Some things you might notice a feeling. I'm not saying ignore your feelings. I'm saying notice them, let them go. But you don't even need to go down the hill of the things that upset you. Sometimes you just got to accept yourself, because a lot of the distractions we have are in our head, because we really like to think a lot about the past or the future and all this. No. Clear your mind, focus on the present and being present and enjoying the moments. And yeah, I think that's how you truly maximize your productivity as a working new mother. With all of that being said, I hope that you found this extremely helpful, and share it with somebody else that might find it helpful too. With all that being said, go out and be a badass.
Thanks for listening to this episode of the Empowered Woman, Badass and Unfiltered podcast. If you found any value in this, please consider sharing and subscribing. Now go out and be a badass.